Up next in the Charming Marshmallow series is the iconic purple horseshoe, which doesn't really look like an actual horseshoe that I've ever seen, but for this project we're going where the marshmallows take us, right? So just like the other motifs in the series, I used worsted weight yarn. I also used a 4.5mm crochet hook. To begin, we'll make a slip knot in our blanket color and chain 7 chains. Skip the first chain and work 1 single crochet in the next chain. And continue making 1 single crochet in each chain up to the last one for a total of 5 single crochets. And into that very last chain, we'll work another 5 single crochets, but all into that one chain. And it's okay if your slip knot kind of expands like this. Just pull the tail and it should close up. Now you can see those 5 stitches in that last chain naturally kind of turned our work, and the underside of our foundation chain is facing up now. Work another 5 single crochets, 1 in each of the remaining underside chains. That completes row 1. And we're ready to add our horseshoe color, but we need to leave this white yarn attached for later rows. To do that, I'm going to pull my new color through the last live loop here. Pull it tight and you can work your starting chain 3, and as long as you keep that last white loop pulled down, we can work our first stitch of row 2. So this chain 3 actually doesn't count as a stitch. We're going to work a treble crochet right into that first stitch. So yarn over twice, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 times. And that is the first stitch of our row. We're going to ignore the starting chain. Into the next stitch, work 1 double crochet. Across the next 3 stitches, work 1 half double in each. I'm burying my yarn tail while I work, as you can see. Into the next stitch, work 1 double crochet, followed by 3 double crochet all into that next stitch. Repeat that once more, 1 double crochet followed by 3 double crochets. Then you'll work 1 more double crochet in the next stitch, which I totally did, but my camera unfocused, so jump cut. Then we'll just mirror what we did on the other side with our 3 half double crochets, followed by 1 double crochet, and finishing up with 1 treble in the last stitch. Row 3, you'll chain 2, which once again doesn't count as a stitch. Then make 1 double crochet into that first stitch. Followed by a half double crochet. Then make 1 single crochet in each of the next 4 stitches. Into that next stitch, make 1 half double and 1 double crochet. And into the next stitch, work 1 double and 2 half double crochets. Across the next 3 stitches, work 1 single crochet in each. And then we'll mirror what we just did with 2 half double crochets and 1 double crochet all into that next stitch. Followed by 1 double crochet and 1 half double crochet in the next stitch. Four single crochets, one half double, and end with a double crochet in the last stitch. And our horseshoe motif is done. Now we're just gonna have to square it. But first we'll fasten off our purple yarn, and you'll want to leave a long tail for the surface crochet edge that will work at the end. How long? Well, about 2 yards, which looks kind of like this for reference. So we need to now pick up and work with our white yarn again, which we left off exactly in the right spot. So go ahead and insert your hook right into the very center of this white part here, and pull up a new loop in the white yarn. You can chain 1 if you wanna. And we're just gonna work 1 half double crochet right into that same spot. Now across this bottom edge here, you need to evenly work 4 single crochets. You don't have stitches to work into, but just get your hook into these turning chains and sides of stitches and work 4 single crochets. When you reach the top of that first double crochet from the previous round, we'll work a corner right into that stitch. So work 1 single crochet and 1 half double crochet into that double crochet stitch. Chain 2 and work 2 more single crochets into the same stitch to turn your corner. Working along the side of your horseshoe now, work 1 half double crochet, followed by 1 double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. Then work 1 half double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. And then 1 more single crochet before we work our second corner. The corner stitch gets 2 half double crochets, chain 2, 1 double crochet and 1 half double crochet, all into that stitch to make corner 2. Working along the top of our horseshoe, we'll start with 1 half double crochet, then make 1 single crochet in each of the next 5 stitches. Then work 1 half double crochet. For the third corner, we'll mirror what we did on the second corner, with 1 half double crochet, 1 double crochet, chain 2, 2 half double crochets, all in the next stitch. Now we just make our way down the other side with 1 single crochet, 2 half double crochets, and 3 double crochets across each of the next 6 stitches. One half double in that second to last stitch. And in the very last stitch, we'll work our final corner. 2 single crochets, chain 2, 1 half double crochet, and 1 single crochet all into that stitch. And now we're back on the bottom edge, and you just need to make 4 single crochets evenly along here again. And slip stitch to the first half double crochet to complete round 4. We've squared a friggin' horseshoe, and the hard part is done. So all we need to do for round 5 is give each stitch a double crochet. So chain 3, which will count as a stitch this time, and work 1 double crochet in each stitch from the previous row. And as for the corners, corner 1 and 4 are different than corners 2 and 3. So for the first corner chain 2 space, it gets 1 double crochet, chain 2, followed by 2 double crochets, all into that chain space. Then corners 2 and 3 both get 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet into the chain space. This is because we wound up with 2 extra stitches along the bottom edge here. So on the last round, to make sure that all 4 sides have 15 stitches between their chain spaces, that's how we got to do the corners. So once you've done those corners and given each stitch a double crochet, simply slip stitch to the top of your starting chain 3 to complete round 5 and finish your square. And there's our iconic marshmallow horseshoe. Now I'm sure you're side-eyeing these giant gaps down here. Well, we're going to work our surface crochet edge, and that makes these close up like they were never there. So find where your purple yarn left off and insert your hook into a nearby stitch, right where the white and purple yarn meet. Keeping that yarn in back, pull up a loop, and you can insert your hook into the next spot on the edge of your horseshoe, pull up a loop, and slip stitch. Continue inserting your hook into stitches around the edge of your horseshoe, and as long as you keep your yarn in back, you can continue slip stitching a cute little border around the horseshoe. To finish it up, pull your remaining yarn through and find your second surface crochet stitch. Get your hook under it and pull the yarn tail through. And you've made a little false stitch leg here. Then get your hook under the back leg of the stitch that our tail is coming out of and pull the yarn tail through there to complete the other leg of that false stitch. Adjust it to the size of your other surface crochet stitches, and now your edge is perfectly seamless. Weave in your ends on the back of your work. And that's how we make the lucky horseshoe marshmallow square. I'll have links down below to the written version of this pattern and the full Charming Marshmallow Blanket pattern once it's done. I hope you have a magically delicious day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!